All right, so New Zealand is going to get the ball here. They look to go 2-0 today, beat the Philippines earlier. And this is another one of those matchups that have been heavily anticipated. New Zealand defeated Spain in the semifinals last year, so Spain is looking for revenge. Easier said than done going against the big fella Ty Wynyard, who's got the scoring started for the men in black, New Zealand. Spain in the red. This is the final men's game of the day, as we've seen some exciting action in Pool D for the fellas. The 2-ball from Font rolls out, and then he gets worked down low from Ty Wynyard. And Wynyard with the rebound now. And look at the big fella showing off the handles, way too far behind the goal there. Probably should have kicked it out to one of his teammates. I bet if he had a second chance at that, that's exactly what he would do. Wynyard puts that big paw up there and blocks it. Wardenberg is going to get it to Litoa. And Litoa is fouled. Free throw is coming, and it's good. 3-0 in favor of New Zealand. Spain got a 21-15 win over Hungary. So they're already in the winners category. And again, they reached the semifinals, and before losing to Ty Wynyard and company last year, and he continues to pour it on. Oh no! Uh-oh! Wardenberg found himself on his butt after that step back from Garcia, but he couldn't capitalize on it. Wynyard is going to stroke the J. Garcia to Font. Font, drive. Oh, would have been a beautiful finish had he got that to go down. Wardenberg to Wynyard. It looked like he was about to drop one down, but he drops it off, and a foul is called on the play. Wardenberg to Wynyard, just briefly took his eye off the ball, and it goes out of bounds. So we're 2 minutes into this one. The steal from McDonald down low to Wardenberg, who lays it in easily. And Spain is having some trouble here. So looks like, Ty Wynyard and company have a chance to beat two of our top 5 teams to watch list that you can log on to FIBA.com/3x3 to check out. All in the span of 2 hours. Wynyard down low and scores that one easily over Alberto. 7-1, New Zealand over Spain. This is the final men's game of the day, as Alberto gives Wynyard something back. Take that with you, big fella. Wynyard going to work. Ball is tipped, and a foul is called as well. He was working against Vanaclocha Sanchez. And he's going to get a free throw attempt here. Wynyard back in the rim, lane violation is called. Spain ball. Font taking it up top. He's guarded by McDonald, fouled, and gets the score. That's grown man stuff there. It's the FIBA 3x3 Under 18 World Championships live from Astana, Kazakhstan. This is day 2. And it's coming to a close as the sun begins to go down here in this beautiful city. But when it rises again tomorrow, we're going to have more basketball to play. That'll be day 3 of pool play. 3 of 4 days of pool play before we get to the knockout round. 16 teams will move on to compete for gold medal. Fine. Facing Wynyard. Opts to shoot the 2, and he misses it. But Wynyard has it stolen. And Wardenberg fights for it down low. He gets it. And the pull-up J goes down for McDonald. Alberto gets his stuff gangsta smacked by Wardenberg. Get that shot out of here. Garcia with the move up top. Wynyard with the rebound. The reigning MVP. Putting his team on his back. Has been unstoppable for the most part through 2 games here at Astana, but he's denied there. And a good defensive play from Vana Klocha, who's 207 centimeters himself. So a pretty good defender and a pretty good defensive play, but that's not going to stop him from going back to Wynyard, who gets the space baseline and gets fouled. Gets up a little bit gingerly. He shakes that off a little bit. That's where the big boys play, down there in the paint. So you got to put your big boy britches on. And the red shirt, University of Kentucky freshman, definitely is rocking the big boy pants. And look out for this kid. I'm telling you, he could be an NBA baller one day. Leota with the miss. Meanwhile, the big man, Vana Klocha Sanchez, he misses the short attempt in the paint. Wardenberg passes it to Latoa. Latoa off the mark on the free throw. But New Zealand still leading comfortably 12-4. Wynyard hating like the bouncer at the front of the club. Do not come in here. Alberto guarded by Wynyard. Wynyard forces him to the middle where the ball is stolen. And then Wynyard denied on the entry pass in the paint. But guarded by Alberto, it's a mismatch there, and they're going straight to him. Wynyard, using that size, misses the shot though. Font over to Alberto. Nice move past Wynyard, and he misses the scoop, and Garcia misses the follow attempt. Litoa to Wynyard. McDonald cutting baseline. Wynyard takes it himself. No foul is called. Pretty good defense from the Spaniards. Alex Font out to Alberto. Miss. Wynyard, big rebound. They're going to get it back to him. He's guarded by Garcia. Mouse in the house. And Wynyard, for whatever reason, passes it away only to have it stolen. Litoa late on the defense. McDonald tried to clear it. Alex Font is fouled. So we're past the midway mark. And it's still an 8-point lead for New Zealand, who again could beat two of our top 5 teams to watch here in the span of 2 hours. You can see that article on FIBA.com/3x3. Wide open, 2 for Garcia, who's keeping Spain alive in this one. Wynyard called for the offensive foul. Font to Garcia. Still got that confidence after splashing that last 2, and he was just off the mark on that one. Wynyard a little lazy on his pass, has it deflected, and then he fouls Font. So maybe the big fella a little bit winded, and right on cue, he's subbed out for Samuel Wardenberg. Alberto down low against McDonald, defended well. Litoa now checked by Font, and Spain is stepping up defensively. Wardenberg to McDonald, but again, the Spaniards playing well on the defensive end, making every shot down there difficult until a foul is eventually called that will send McDonald to the line for 2 because they are in the penalty. Timeout on the floor. McDonald gets it to go. 14-8. Font stops just shy of the pick, and his 2-pointer goes right off the front of the rim. Foul call that will send Red to the free throw line. Both teams in the penalty. So a little bit too much fouling going on out there. Miss on the first, and a miss on the second as well. Litoa to Wynyard. Black ball after the deflection. 3 minutes, 30 seconds left in this one. As New Zealand leads by 6, Wynyard, they're double teaming him because he's been such a force. Actually, probably a pretty smart defensive strategy and force the other players to beat you from the outside by putting two bodies on Wynyard down there in the post. Spain trying to work that pick and roll. Font drive right at Wynyard, but he can't get it to go. Wynyard with the save while falling out of bounds. Wardenberg nearly has the ball stripped, but he takes it right at the rim and is fouled. Take a second look at that net. He says, ain't nobody scared down there. Met Wardenberg right at the rim. Wardenberg cannot make the free throw attempt, the first at least. What will he do with the second attempt? He hopes to expand that lead to 7, and he does just that. 2-ball well shy from Alberto. Wynyard spins baseline, and what a tough shot. What a tough shot that he gets to go down. Alberto, nice move past Wardenberg, and he's fouled, and he'll get 2 at the free throw line, which stops the clock. Free throw, though, goes begging. Right off the front of the rim. (16-9), New Zealand, the defending champs. Wardenberg misses it off the pretty good feed from Litoa. Litoa hustles, gets the rock, crossover on Font, had him on skates, and he scores it. Garcia going right at Litoa now. Leota, excuse me. Garcia getting a couple of free throw attempts here. These players maybe a little bit gassed, a little bit winded. We're seeing a lot of fouls here down the stretch in the final 2.5 minutes of play. He strokes the second one. New Zealand, though, with a 7-point advantage. And Wynyard going to work down low. He spins, and he jams, but it's called off. Offensive foul, and he's letting the referees hear it. He wanted that highlight as a part of his his highlight reel here in Astana. He's going to have many more opportunities to add to that. Garcia, meanwhile, adding to the point total for Spain as they get 12. Wynyard aggressive, and he's going to get a call this time. Shooting 2. Wynyard, who you will see play basketball after sitting a year out for Kentucky. Very likely that you see him on the floor this season, this coming season, as he'll suit up for the Wildcats. Alberto Hezi, and has his stuff blocked by Leota. Alex Font recovers it, though, and he's able to score it. 18-13, Wynyard up top to Leota, no. Garcia to Font. Two shots on the foul call. 1 minute, 30 seconds remaining in this game. And New Zealand has exceeded the foul penalty limit. So we'll see a couple of free throw attempts. And both of them go down, so a couple of free throw attempts and possession for Spain. And don't look now, but it's only a 3-point lead for New Zealand with 1 minute and 20 seconds to play. Wynyard, dangerous pass over to Wardenberg, who decides to shoot. Looked like a 2, that's a 1, that's a 1. Foot was on the line, Font answers right back quickly to keep this a 3-point game. 1 minute now, double dribble from Wynyard, who as good as he is, still occasionally will make a mistake. Again, these players are 18 years of age and younger, rebounding the score for Alberto, so they're still developing. Wynyard is only going to get better. He may not even be done growing yet. Wardenberg, that's a big one. A game winner from the corner as the big fella puts this one on ice. New Zealand undefeated after their first day of action. 21-17 in a close one over Spain. Spain is going to finish 1-1 on the day after beating Hungary earlier.